What's up, y'all? Welcome to No Fouls Given, presented by PrizePicks. I'm Big Wos, and you guys know these NBA legends to my left, to my right, Paul Pierce, Danny Green.
Yo.
What's good, fellas?
What's up with it?
Wos? Why is it not Wos?
It actually is Woes.
Okay.
Really?
That's the ethnic way to say it.
Okay.
I'm Haitian.
Okay.
So that's how you would say it if
So
you would
people
say it in Haitian Creole.
People been like not pronouncing your name correctly?
I don't see. It's kind of just the Yankee way to say it,
Okay.
so I just roll with it.
The Yankee
Okay.
way.
If you're
That's
not
so-
Haitian, I don't really expect you to know how to say my shit right.
Gotcha.
But that's crazy that you got it right on the first try.
Like, it's like
thought
rea-
that was-
Are there any
nickname.
Haitians in Inglewood?
Probably.
Probably
I
not.
know, I know it's some. I know it's some in Boston.
It's a oh my god, bruh! It's a lot of
It's
them
a lot in Boston.
in Boston, man.
For sure.
Hyped to be on the show with you guys today,
Word.
man.
Same, bro. It's been a long time coming.
For sure.
Yeah.
Super hyped about the season so far. It's been really exciting. But man, let's just get right into it, man. It's been a lot of hot starts to start the season.
Yeah.
A lot of scoring, a lot of 40 balls, triple doubles, a lot of Wemby.
Yeah.
But before we even get into Wemby, I want to talk about Giannis because I think this is like a pivotal year for him. There's like a lot of trade stuff swirling
Pivotal
around
year
him.
for the Bucks, not really for Giannis, but yeah, for the Bucks.
I would say both.
Giannis is valid, certified.
Oh, well,
he
yeah,
got the contract.
that's
He's
fair.
good. The Bucks got to keep him.
Fair,
So-
fair. That's a great way to look at it. But like he's come out, and if there was any doubt, like this guy is taking his job serious and is still one of those ones. Like it's been kind of crazy to watch.
Oh no, it's never been a doubt with Giannis. He has that personality. You know, he don't strike me as a guy that does it for the money. You know, he wants to win. Like, and you see that in his play every year. And like you said, it is pivotal because I see a guy that want to win, and he's looking around to see if he got the teammates and the coaching staff or the ownership that are they committed to winning. If not, it could be some changes in Milwaukee. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
I mean, before the season started, I thought Milwaukee was not going to be good. I thought they were going to,
Same.
I wouldn't say trash, but I thought they were
I thought they would be
right
borderline.
there. They're right
Yeah,
there. You know what I'm
trash.
saying? But tonight's win against the Knicks, it shows you that, one, the Knicks got ways to go, and they got to figure out some things with Mike Brown. Like the chemistry, the continuity, like it takes time. And I don't know if they're used to playing his type of basketball yet, his style of play. But Giannis has let it be known he's still very much an MVP caliber player and can will his team to beat anybody, especially in the East. It's so wide open.
Yeah.
For them to beat the Knicks, so they're very much capable of being one of the top teams in the East, and that he can do it. And you know, it looks like Milwaukee, the way they're starting out, might be able to keep him. You know, it doesn't look like he needs to go anywhere right now. You know, the Cat don't look too happy in New York. He looks a little frustrated. You know, and I don't know if it makes sense. I mean, for Giannis, it is enticing to go somewhere else like that. But if the Knicks ain't doing what we expect them to do, why would I want to go there? You know.
So I think it's a little early to
Yeah.
be like Giannis. They're 3-1. It's a great start. Again, I underestimated them definitely coming into the season. But like for me, this feels like a Westbrook in 2017 situation.
When he was OKC,
Yes,
Okay.
the very first year after
Yeah.
KD left.
Yeah.
the triple-double averaging.
Yes, where it's a very limited team, and he gets to put up crazy numbers. Like Giannis is leading the league in
For
scoring,
sure.
damn near leading them in rebounding.
There's a big difference, though. Russ was in the West, and the West was tough.
Okay.
Giannis is in the
Okay.
East. It's wide open. You got to worry about Cleveland and New York, and you just prove you could beat New York, which, again, it's early in the season, so we're not going to
It's
say
early times.
7-game series. But Russ was in the West, and he wasn't winning a bunch of games. So if Giannis keeps up and they continue to win games, it'll be a different story.
Yeah, as long as you got the top five player
Yeah.
or your team, you're a contender. I mean, think about it. Think about all the champions. Like the last few years, you think about Shea, MVP,
Yeah,
a Joker the year before that. I think Giannis the year before that.
Yeah.
Like you got him,
Steph.
before that. You got a chance to win. So it's
Tatum is
like,
always a top 5 MVP caliber guy. Yep.
So like my thing is, I don't think as constructed unless some of these other guys step up and emerge that haven't emerged before. Some of the young guys they got, they need to make one solid move because you need guys you can depend on. I know the East is down,
yeah.
and you got to be good and lucky. But like teams like New York, even though New York lost, I like New York in a playoff setting versus them right now.
Yeah,
For sure.
of course.
I like Cleveland in a playoff setting.
Of course.
I got a question, Pete. What do they need to make? What do you think they need though? If they make a move, what do you think they're missing?
They need somebody they can count on.
Who could create?
Like
Every night.
like another like scorer.
Yes.
ball
Somebody
handler?
that I can pin him in
Okay.
on a bad night to like be good.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
think
I feel
about
like off
Giannis.
the bench, Bobby Portis is pretty solid. Miles Turner, they got him, but he's
It's
not
like,
sure. I don't know.
It's
They
like
have
hit
to-
or miss some of these guys.
They got to figure it out.
Like, who's their second best player?
It's up in the
definitely
air.
Miles.
That's
It's
what I'm
got to be
saying.
Miles Turner. If
It's up in the air. You never know. It
Exactly.
could be Bobby Portis, it could be Miles Turner, it could be Kuz, it could be Gary Trent
Cole
one night.
Anthony.
Like
Cole has a night. I said you're right. They need a solidified second
that I can
person.
count on. Because
Yeah.
if Giannis, I mean, he's going
Giannis
to play
needs like a
well
Jaylen Brown.
99% of the time. But for that 1%, like you always need role players to win you that one game. And it's, like I seen Danny Green win games in the finals and the playoffs. He took the pressure off the
Yeah.
stars. Who can do that for them if you're making a deep playoff run?
I don't think that team exists, and I think it's dope that they've had a great start, a fast start, but I would still be surprised if they won a first round series.
Giannis
this
in
year.
Milwaukee?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
would
mean,
still be
that's not
surprised
a
by
stretch.
that.
Really?
Yeah.
You'd be surprised they win one round.
Yes. 100%.
Bruh,
I think they can win one round with Giannis.
Come on, bro.
I
Giannis
still
could get you
think-
around.
Giannis can get you around.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he
In the
can't.
East.
In the East?
I
in the
would
East.
still be surprised because
think about the East,
New
though.
York,
Yeah, they're gonna be top half. So say they get home court, they're in the top 4.
they got to finish above Orlando, Detroit, Atlanta.
And I'm not scared of none of that.
Atlanta, I'm not buying right now. Orlando, I'm not. So Detroit, all 3 of those teams look really shaky right now.
Early.
Sure, and the Bucks look amazing right now.
Philly looks good. New York is solid. Cleveland's solid. Those are the only 3 teams that I'm like. Even in Philly, they gotta stay healthy.
I think Philly is.
They gotta stay
Philly
healthy.
is my sleeper.
The only 2 teams that I'm seeing that
you hear this guy?
Philly's a sleeper. They are a sleeper.
To come
They are
out of the
sleeper.
East?
to come out of the whole East.
Yeah. Because
yeah.
if they're playing right now well without Joel being healthy, they got some, especially with Edgecombe. And they get Jared McCain back.
Jerry
But again,
McCain and Paul George.
Yes. Again, if Milwaukee's a top 4 seeded team, even if they're a top 5, they're top 6, you don't think they could beat
I'd be surprised if they won a first round series.
against
I would.
like a Orlando? You don't think they could beat Orlando? Like Giannis can beat Orlando?
I just think they're just more limited outside of the Giannis thing in a playoff context. Like, I think in the playoffs, it's like we've seen this happen to Giannis with better players around him.
Okay.
Where teams
Yes.
lock in on what it is that he's doing. And it's like, all right, Giannis, you got to do this for 44 minutes. Create every single shot for yourself and every single person on your team.
Yeah.
No,
Like, that's been pretty easy.
Usually
Not
it's a Miami.
easy.
Usually it's a Miami team that knocks him out. With your guy Jimmy Butler.
Miami's
but
doing
they're not-
great
they're
to
not-
start,
but
which we're gonna get
Jimmy's
into.
not there no more. Tyler Hero's still.
I'm
they're
just
doing
saying.
okay, but I don't think there's any more Miami Jimmys that's happening to Milwaukee.
I mean,
But
yeah.
I get what you're saying.
In the past, it hasn't been impossible to
I think it
stop
comes
a
down to
Giannis-driven
coaching
team.
and what Doc is going to do for them in the playoffs at the end of the day. So I think Doc's not to outcoach whoever that first round matchup is, which is I think they can get. I think they can get around with Giannis.
So you guys are sold on the Bucks being overachievers
I'm not.
this year.
That's overachieving for you.
In the East,
Getting out of the
as
first
long as
round, I think
got-
this Bucks team would be overachieving.
I got arguably the best player in the league.
Yeah, he's a top 4. He's
I
top,
got arguably an MVP.
Okay.
like
I got to ride with that. You know what I mean?
overachieving. I think
Out of the first round.
that's what the expectation
They should
is.
be expected to win a first round series this year.
They
Yes.
should expect to get to the playoffs
All right.
and at least win one round. You got
Okay.
Giannis, and if he's still
Okay.
on the team by playoff time,
Okay.
like if now they could have a dive, and now they're talking Giannis trade deadline, like he's trying to get moved.
But that's
If
my
he's still
point,
on that
though.
team and they're doing okay in the East, and he's
If they
by
make
playoffs,
it to the Eastern Conference playoffs, the real playoffs, not the play-in, y'all think they should be expected to win a round?
Yes.
depend on that matchup.
Okay, see now we get.
they
You see how now we
So
get.
you said play-in. So like if they drop again, if they're at the bottom, I said
Sure.
if they're winning like they are winning, they'll be a
If
top
they
4
finish
seed.
within the top 6 of the East,
I think if they get home court advantage, they're gonna play the bottom half of the league. Like think about the bottom half: Charlotte, like
it's a long
sneaking
season.
in, Miami sneaking in.
Yeah.
Like they can beat those teams to me.
Yeah, no. I think they can. I just don't think they're actually over the long tail of the season. I don't think they're gonna finish in the top half. But like
Maybe not. It's
let's
the East.
let's keep
It's the
our
East.
eye on this, guys.
East.
Like let's
Yes.
let's monitor the situation.
Okay.
Y'all love Milwaukee. I'm still on the fence.
This episode is brought to you by PrizePicks. You and I make decisions every day. But on PrizePicks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this basketball season on PrizePicks, where it's good to be right.
The start of basketball season has been one for the books. Been a few 50-piece nights back-to-back. Not only is scoring 50 a night entertaining to watch, but if you got PrizePicks, you can have even more fun. More points, more assists, more threes all season long.
PrizePicks is simple to play. Just pick more or less on at least 2 players' stats. If you get your picks right, you can cash in.
PrizePicks now offers stacks, meaning you can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. Want to pick more on Steph Curry's points, 3-pointers, and assists? Now you can pick all of them in the same lineup only on PrizePicks.
Join millions of users and sign up for America's #1 fantasy sports app.
Download the PrizePicks app today and use code NFG to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code NFG to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks is good to be right. Philly,
Yeah.
they're also off to a crazy hot start. They're freaking undefeated.
Yeah.
Had an insane comeback tonight.
Snuck out one tonight. Yeah, snuck one out tonight.
Tyrese Maxey is shot out the gate
Yeah.
like a freaking cannon.
50% from 3.
50% from 3. He's one of the best shooters in the NBA. It's kind of crazy. Somebody that quick, athletic, is one of the league's best shooters. He's averaging 37 points.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And 7 assists.
The rookie VJ Edgecombe is just
He's explosive, bro. He's showing a lot of maturity and confidence.
That's what I like about him the most.
He's not backing down. He's not shy shooting a shot and nothing taken away from his game.
Nothing seems to phase him. He doesn't seem rushed.
No.
Like on the pick and roll,
They're getting good minutes from the other guys too.
Yeah.
I had a chance to watch him in Boston. I was at the game live, and a lot of what y'all already said, his maturity. Yeah. Because I'm looking at him like some shots he could have took, most rookies would have took. He was making the extra pass. He was making the right shot. I'm going to tell you something. If he turns out to be who we think he can be by the end of the year, Philly is the most talented team in the East. Yeah. Because listen, if Joel Embiid is not like if Joel Embiid is your second best player, that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
That's saying a lot.
You got Tyrese and then Joel. And then PG also. And they haven't got Jared McCain back yet either.
So they're
who
like,
was
top to bottom.
Could have been rookie of the year last year, Jared McCain. But
yeah.
He's just so explosive, bro.
Yeah.
He caught a lob off balance. I don't know how he even did in Boston. I was like, what the hell?
I was right there. I was
like, bro,
what the I didn't know what was going on.
What the hell was that?
I was confused.
Like, and landed it and act like it was a regular day. And I'm like, nah, he's different.
Athletically, he definitely jumps off the page. It's kind of crazy when I think about it because I think a lot of people thought Scoot Henderson was that kind of athlete coming into the league, and it's kind of been proven that he's not. Like, he's not that, like,
smaller,
sort of world-class, like, bro, you can't stay in front of him, and he's going to, like, jump out the gym. You know, a sort of Westbrook, D. Rose. Like, I don't want to get crazy.
But that's what they compared him to
right.
at the time.
But it's just been remarkable to watch, and I do want to call out Quentin Grimes, who I think has had a great start to the season.
Yeah.
It felt like they played like crazy hardball with this kid.
Again, so they're getting good minutes from other guys. Adem Bona, like he was great for them later in the stretch.
He was freaking
Kelly Oubre, you know what I'm saying? Like
Kelly Oubre,
Grimes and Tyrese brought them back. Bona was the one that kind of like made the plays down the stretch to get them over the hump to win. But yeah, they're making winning plays, man. And it's said Philly, like P said, they can go pretty far in the East if they get healthy and start clicking at the right time. They have the talent to get to the finals.
Look at them. Think about this. I think they got the best backcourt in the East.
Yeah.
If VJ Holcomb,
Edgecombe,
if he's rookie of the year, they're coming out of the East.
Yeah.
So you're
no, seriously.
4 games into the season.
I'm saying if he's rookie of the year,
he does that
means
he's on pace to be rookie of the year though. Like he's getting enough opportunity, enough shots where ain't nobody like my pick. I was trying to strategically pick my rookie of the year. I looked at Dylan Harper. I looked at Coop. They're surrounded by so much talent. I'm like, they're not going to get a lot of opportunity. Early on, I looked at Edgecombe and I was like, Joel and Tyrese and PG, and then Jared McCann. I'm like, he ain't gonna get enough shots. But a lot of those guys are out. He's getting plenty.
And
I thought Ace Bailey was gonna get a lot of opportunity in Utah. I'm like, they just let him go. He's not getting the minutes there, but like VJ is getting the opportunity right now in Philly.
So before we move off of Philly, I want to know what y'all think Joel has to show you in order for you to be like, because to me, I don't think this is a serious conversation if Joel isn't playing.
Okay.
So in terms of progress on the court, what do you want to see from Joel this season going into the playoffs where it's like, you know what? He's going to go to the playoffs and be an impact player.
I got to see his body, like his movements. I'm watching him. The points, he's putting up good numbers. The numbers don't matter to me.
He's a genius at that.
He's just his IQ. He's gonna get you 20 and 10 regardless. Like he's gonna get to the free throw line. He's gonna get his jumper. How he's moving on screens and defensively, and I see he's kind of reluctant to do certain things.
Sarr was going at him tonight.
Yes, he was. When Joel is locked in, and he's like, we've seen him in Boston a couple years ago, able to protect the rim.
Yeah.
When he's able to do that, and he showed me he can do that, that's when I know he's back and they're going to be contender. If he's able to still get,
so you want to see him be able to move on defense laterally,
and just at the rim, just be not because there's no way Sarr should be getting dunks in the game. Like old Joel ain't letting that happen. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's getting layups and dunks. Like there's too many free baskets. Now regular season he might be coasting, but even coasting in the past he would still.
But especially when a young kid kind of tries to go at you,
he would still put
remember
fear
how
in
he
you.
would do Whiteside every time they played. Like if a young kid tries to come at you, like
he would put fear.
You kind of got to show and prove. I think he's not trusting his body yet.
Yeah.
What I want to see from Joel Embiid is when his minutes go up, I want to see, because he complained about his minutes and he can't be productive in the minutes he's getting. Well, he's shown he can. When his minutes start to go up, can he accept the fact to say, "Hey, this is Maxi's team"?
Yeah.
Because you know when you've been an MVP in this league and you've been dominant force, and you got
you've
this
been
young
called
guy
the
coming
process since you wear freaking
can you
diapers.
accept the fact that this is like his team now?
Yeah.
Because
I think he's passing the torch to him. I don't.
It's early.
I'm not saying that he doesn't care, but I think he's like, okay.
And
it is
also,
very early.
are you cool with this rookie?
Yeah,
doing what he's doing.
Shot.
You know what I'm saying? Can you come to practice? Can you come into the game and be like, okay, it's the rookie and the young guy's night? Or do you have to be that guy, feel like, you know what I'm saying?
Love that.
That's going to be the key as the season goes along for them.
That's pretty much, is he going to be able to play winning basketball?
Yeah.
That's pretty much what you're saying. Is he going to be able to adapt and adjust? Because that's what it's going to take for them to be a winning team. Like,
he has to give himself to something that doesn't involve dropping 30 every night.
Exactly.
And we'll see if he could do that. But I do, because I feel like there's been so many surprising results as the season has started. One of the things that shocked me, the Heat not only just off to a 3-1 start, the fact that they are the fastest pace team in the league, right? Like the Miami Heat, top 3, top 5 in the offensive efficiency, like that's kind of crazy to see. And the Sixers being 4-0 again, I thought they were headed for the lottery again. But like the fact that these guys are 4-0 and their young guys are doing that, I'm just super surprised about that.
Yeah, what's more shocking to you?
The Miami piece.
Yeah.
The Miami, like the style of play, because I don't know. I guess I'm just so used to Spo doing one kind of thing where it's kind of like the half-court offense and the beautiful game and the ball movement and all of that. But now they're just like, bro, we're going to play it. We're going to be like the Pacers last year. And we don't have a Halliburton. We're just doing it collectively.
Yeah.
Bam is shooting threes.
And this is with Tyler Hero being out.
Yeah, and this is with Tyler Hero being out. I feel like a lot of times the Heat be having their best moments when Tyler Hero's not there, but whatever.
Both are shocking to me, but I think if you would have told me what the Sixers' schedule was, I would say, they have Boston is not Boston. They could have beat Boston. DC, so 4-0, I didn't predict 4-0, but I think they could have beat
these are
those
beatable teams.
Miami being number 1 in fast break points and then beating New York, without Tyler Hero.
It's tough.
But both are surprising to me. But Miami said being in a down year, being number 1 in pace and fast break points, and points per game and rebound, they're top 3 in points and rebounds per game. That's shocking to me. Spo's got some. He's got those guys in a.
Well, it's not shocking to me that Spo as one of the top
still
two
need-
or
you
three
still need the
coaches.
personnel, though, P.
But he's shown me he's one of the top 2 or 3 coaches over the
Yeah,
last
for
6,
sure.
7 years.
For sure.
So that's not surprising me. That Miami team, he led to the finals as a play-in team.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, that's just typical Spo right
Yeah.
there. So that's not surprising me. Philly is surprising for me because when I come into the season, PG not playing, McCain's not playing, and Embiid is on minutes restriction.
Yeah.
You know, by no means that I think Maxey will be as dominant as he
Averaging
is.
38, 40. Like,
and a rookie out here taking all the shine away from a guy who we already held as one of the best rookies to come in Cooper Flag. Mm-hmm. And so, you know, that's shocking for me right now.
So some other major storylines to start the season. OKC looks like OKC.
yeah.
Even without J-Dub.
Yeah. I mean,
Shea is, you know, he's going to carry the load on offense kind of no matter what.
they've been in a lot of close games, bro. They look like okay. They've been winning games. They're 5-0, but they've been some really close games. And without J-Dub, of course, okay, it's without J-Dub.
Yeah.
But there are some kids that have been surprising. The kid AJ Mitchell has been really good. For
Bro,
them.
he was getting
been really-
finals minutes.
He's been really good for
Which
them.
is just crazy. Like a lot of people who love the NBA have never even heard of this kid.
Yeah.
And now he's in a prominent role. It feels like these young kids just grow on trees for these guys. And it's kind of like a plug-and-play situation. I think
through the draft, bro. They've gotten a lot of gold through the draft. They've drafted very well.
and they're still guarding the hell out of people, which is to be expected. And, yeah, I'm not surprised that the games are a little bit closer, but they do kind of got that championship pedigree. And you guys can speak to this. That year after you win the championship, you kind of take a different approach to the regular season.
It's even harder. P knows this. Like, you got a bigger target on your back.
Yes.
So everybody's giving you their best shot. Hence why they're in those close games. Sac had this game tonight. I don't know how they fumbled it. Russ been playing well too. Russ had 18 other night, 16 tonight, like coming off the bench for the Kings. But the Kings were up the whole game. They don't make sense to me. They're like their roster build.
It's
I don't know
very
what they got going
unbalanced.
on, but
It's an unbalanced squad.
but they were supposed to win that game tonight. But champions, they find a way to win, man. And they got Aaron Wiggins giving them a plus. You know, SGA doing what he does. AJ Mitchell knocking down shots. Like Alex Caruso hitting the game winner shot. Like 3 balls, give them the lead. So they find it in many different, in various ways. Lou Dort, doing what he does. So are they the favorite with the West? To me,
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
y'all,
for
because
sure.
y'all, it seems like you guys look at the East as a toss-up.
it's going through the West, bro.
Is OKC the clear favorite to come out of the West this year?
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
They're young. They got better. And what I mean by that, within the development, because when I'm seeing from Chet Holmgren, he looks better. Mm-hmm. You know, so when I'm seeing from guys like Wiggins, he looks better. Mm-hmm. And SGA is going to be SGA. The thing about when you come off a championship, and I remember the year after we won, and you can attest to this, Danny, we didn't think we could win anymore. We knew we could win. You know what I'm saying? So we be in games.
It was just
and
a deep belief.
We'll look up. We be down 15.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah.
Let's walk them down.
Let's walk them down. The sense of urgency, like you're just very comfortable. Like you're no fear of lose. Like there's no fear of losing games. You're always in the game now.
You're
like
always in the game.
Yeah.
Listen, all right, we're going to cut this down to 10 at the end of the third. Then by like 6 minutes to go in the fourth, we're just going to be down 2, and we got this. Don't worry about it.
What do you think that is? Do you think that's just as a group you've come through so many different situations that any situation feels doable?
When you win a championship, 82 games, and on the playoff run, you've been in every scenario.
Yeah, the battles.
And pressure.
Yes.
Like you don't panic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we was down 20 to the Lakers in LA in the finals. We was like, all right, we're gonna walk them down.
Eddie House
And we're gonna race this league. So when you go through stuff like that in the regular season, you like, we down 20 to them. What we doing? And a timeout. This is the conversation we have. What we doing? We barking at each other. Let's stop playing.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel like OKC said. They first game of the season, they down all game. Then the last 4 minutes overtime, SGA hit big shots. Oh, let's go home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, they're the clear favorite for sure. And it is a battle, especially when you bring the same group back the following year. A lot of groups don't get a chance to keep the same team together.
They've kept literally the entire
keep the same
freaking
group,
team.
for the following year. You're just that much more confident in your group. You're in no fear of anybody else out there. You're always in the game. But I will say, even though they are a clear favorite, I think there's some teams that are close.
I do believe that.
Denver, I think, is really close. Even though they lost to Golden State the other night, I like the pieces that they picked up, what they got. And I think Golden State has been playing really well lately, man. I'm not saying that they're close, but I think they're playing really well. There's a matchup problem for certain teams. I don't think they match up for OKC, but they're a matchup problem for like a Denver maybe.
Yes, I think they're a tough matchup for Denver because I just think they're the only team that Denver they're going to have a hard time stopping them because, like, whenever they do the shit where they bring Joker out to 30 fucking feet, it's like, bro, what is he really supposed to be doing against Steph Curry in that moment, right? I think that's the only team that kind of presents that issue in that way. Like, in other ways, like, they kind of figured out how to play defense around Joker, but, like, with Steph, it's like, this dude could make a 30, like, he can and will, and, like, we know this. And so I think that presents a tough problem for them. And I think the Warriors, to me, the Warriors and the Nuggets are the second and third best teams in the league.
I think the Warriors can get. I think they can get there if the matchups are right.
I think full stop. They're in the top
matchup.
three of the NBA.
I think Denver is the closest to OKC, but nobody else is close to OKC. But I think Denver could also lose to any.
Yeah.
Of those, like, they could lose to a Golden State in a 7-game series. They could lose to a.
I think Houston. That's a good matchup
Houston.
for them.
And my sleeper. You said Philly's your sleeper. I think San Antonio is my sleeper, bro. Like, I think they're gonna be.
Here we go.
Wait, what you mean? What you mean?
Like, they're gonna be a team to shock some teams in the West.
What you mean sleeper by meaning?
They're
what?
not gonna come out of the West.
No, okay, like make the playoffs or
I think they could win. I think it win a round or two.
They
in the
could win a round or two.
You think they can get to the conference finals this year?
I think they could, if their matchups are right. I think they could beat like a Houston. You know what I'm saying? They could beat a like, I don't know where
this
Dallas.
might be a San Antonio homerism coming out.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Wemby's on some. They ain't have De'Aaron Fox yet, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
They got Jeremy Sohan on the bench too.
Experience though, you know what I'm saying?
That too.
Like,
So that's why they don't get that far.
like-
But I think they can at least get to playoffs and win one or two, depending on the matchups.
when them lights come on and they start getting brighter and they start getting wide-eyed,
Yes.
and they look up, like it's just like it's something about that experience.
I get you, but if they match up with a Dallas, I feel like they can beat a Dallas. They can beat a Houston.
But
I feel like they're young enough to beat like.
man, Denver,
I think a Denver.
and OKC is the class of the West.
Yeah,
And OKC has a little bit of fear. Like, they don't fear nobody because you're the champs.
Yeah.
But Denver is on their mind.
Yeah.
Because Denver took them
7 games last year, and it got
Aaron
better.
Gordon
Yeah.
Had a
Aaron
hamstring.
had a
Gordon got
hamstring
hurt.
problem. And
Porter
now they got,
Jr.'s like he was dealing with like a shoulder. He was dealing with like
And they
a
got
trillion
better.
things.
Yeah,
They got better.
They picked up Tim Hardaway
and
Jr.
we got the
Cam
best
Johnson.
player in the league.
Yeah.
They feel. Denver got the best player in the
Yeah,
league.
you gotta feel that way for sure.
So, like, I don't know, man.
And I like the way Jamal Murray has come out too. Like
had
normally
46
he has
the
the
other night.
slowest starts to his regular seasons, but it's clear like somebody put it in his mind that he needs to like try hard to start the season, and he's doing it.
Is he the best non-All-Star in the league? Never to make an
He's
All-Star?
one of them. Yeah, he's definitely
Just
one
to
of them.
never make an All-Star.
He's
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah.
I just love him in the
Because
playoffs.
the other guys have made the All-Star. Like the other guys.
He's the best player to never make the All-Star in the league right now.
For sure.
When you think about like the run he had in the playoffs for Denver's championship run, he's got to be up there. He was like a dominant player. You know, he was dominant that one year against y'all. He could have missed against.
He was getting 50 in the bubble. He was getting 50 in the bubble.
He
It
could
was
have missed
crazy.
against you guys.
Yeah. No matter what kind of defense you threw at him.
So yeah, I think those 3 teams to me are the best 3 teams in the West. I think both Denver and Golden State could beat OKC in the series. Not to say I'm going to pick them. I'm just saying.
Man,
those
y'all
are
ain't
the
got
teams
nothing
I'm
for
watching.
Minnesota? Y'all ain't got nothing
I just
for
don't.
them?
I think they.
No.
They were a team that just. They weren't supposed to be in the Western Conference. They just made the lineup.
The series
The
against
Western Conference.
Did they make
OKC
wait,
last
They were in the
year.
Western Conference Finals last year, but I
and
think
the year before.
yeah, but they were. I thought they were better the year before.
So nothing for Minnesota.
Nah,
Damn,
I don't rate them.
they were good. They were better
don't
with the
rate
double
them.
big with Cat and Gobert to play
don't rate them.
Denver. To me, when they lost Cat, not that Cat's better than Julius, but I think he's a better matchup for the
Yeah.
Denver. They were a better matchup for Denver with Cat.
I think so. I
just think they got lucky against what because they
I'm
had
not saying- I
unhealthy
think
Golden
they're-
State and they beat the Lakers, so they got to the Western Conference Finals and they damn near got swept in the Western Conference Finals.
I think them, Houston,
They did, right? They get one game. They got
The
one
Lakers,
game
the
last time.
Clippers. To me, they're all in the same group.
Yeah.
Wait, who? Wait, say, hold
Lakers,
on.
Clippers, Minnesota.
Minnesota's
Minnesota's
Lakers,
a class above them. The way that they did the Lakers last year, I don't want to. Don't put them in the same class.
I think it's gonna be a different. I think it's gonna be different this year, though.
Man, I'm giving Ant credit.
For sure.
Ant is an MVP candidate.
For sure.
I'm putting him ahead of the Lakers, and I'm putting him ahead of
The
who is it?
Clippers?
Yeah, the Clippers.
They
yeah,
had the
a little
Clippers,
old.
but I think the Lakers. I think because they lost some pieces too. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, bro, was a piece that they
He was
lost.
very important for them.
And Lakers
but-
getting DeAndre Ayton doesn't. Gobert's not gonna look like Wilt Chamberlain anymore.
Oh my God.
Not saying
The Lakers'
he did
big
look
man
like
Wilt
rotation was so
Chamberlain.
bad
In that last
bro,
game.
30 and 20 because they had
Yeah,
no
he did.
bigs.
Right.
They wouldn't play Jackson Hayes for the
Yeah.
love of God. They threw in Kleber for a half a second.
Yeah, Jackson Hayes was just so
This is
lost.
gonna
They
be the
didn't play him.
same
They really
story
played him.
every year with the
They didn't play
Lakers. It's gonna be the hype train.
Yeah, for sure.
Playoffs gonna come, and then they're gonna get
I think
smacked up.
they're the same level of
They're gonna get smacked up like Debo.
Falling
Take it,
start.
like, I'm
He
just
started.
saying.
He started
No.
first episode
No,
of
I'm
the season.
saying, no,
He
it's the
started
same.
with the Lakers.
I'm
Hey,
tired of this rerun they play every year.
It depends on
Come
matchups, though.
dog.
They are very offensively explosive with Luka.
See, Danny got to say that because he won with the Lakers.
Yeah,
I mean, we
yeah,
know
facts.
you got to be
Bro,
political
I think
correct.
I'm not saying they're gonna win it this year, but I think they're gonna be better than last year. Not that Ayton is a difference maker, but he changes things for them inside. Like at least a rebounder, somebody that can obsolete Rudy Gobert. You know what I'm saying? Like Rudy just ain't gonna be on the glass
Jesus,
killing
Rudy,
them.
come on, man.
So it depends on matchups. They're not gonna be Houston. They're not gonna be Golden State. They're not gonna be.
Not be nobody, Dan.
Also, I
think they
think
could
what
be-
I think you're
I think they-
underrating too is skinny Luka. I think he literally does look better. He's playing different. Like he's actually getting to the
if
rack
y'all
again.
don't stop,
He's
y'all
getting
don't-
to the rack
This is the
again.
same Luka. 39-9,
I
no
think
defense.
I think they could be. I think they could be
Still
a
the
team
same.
like Houston, though.
Who the Lakers could be Houston?
Yeah, definitely.
Nah, I just don't think they're young enough or athletic enough for Houston.
So the Lakers, will they even make the play-in?
Like Fred is
Yeah,
not there right
Are-
now.
are the
KD
Lakers
is a little
gonna
older
be-
too.
Will the Lakers make
First
the
of
play-in,
all, we got to
Paul?
worry about the Lakers' health.
Yeah,
which is
sure.
gonna, that's a
True.
factor.
That's a
every
big
year.
factor.
And then defensively, they can't guard in the playoffs. They can't. They have problems with these young athletes.
For sure, but you got also no point guard in Houston.
What's the dynamic
KD,
gonna be?
They rely on KD a lot too. KD's health is a he's a big part of their.
KD's health. He's been healthy relatively his whole career, except for the Achilles.
I'm just saying.
What's the dynamic going to be when LeBron comes back for the Lakers? What's that dynamic? Now they're getting used to playing without him. They're about to play with him for like a month.
Mm-hmm.
So what changes when he walks on the court? That's now you got to relearn how to play again.
Maybe so, but I think they had a good feel for it last year. They look good. They look better than
For
I
the first
predicted
2
them to
weeks
look.
after the trade, they
I was
looked
like,
good.
I didn't think it was gonna work. Then when they got together, they made
The
it look pretty
first 2
solid.
weeks-
You didn't think the
they
Bron
look-
and Luka thing was going
I
to work?
didn't think it was gonna work.
It didn't work.
To
talking
me,
about? It
it
didn't
worked.
work.
They played well,
How
bro.
did it work?
They played well together.
If it works, you get out of the first round, right?
So
A lot of them.
your MVP candidate.
The reason they lost first round. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Well,
He said it worked.
AR was not playing his same type of basketball when the playoffs happened. That's why I didn't. If they still
AR
continue,
is back. He'll be back this year. He's back.
Yeah, so if he plays better like he's been playing, he's averaging 35 points over the last 4 games. That's of course without Bron and Luka. But all three of them together were playing very well before the injuries happened and before the playoffs started last year.
To me,
Four
your
games
MVP candidate who's in his 20s, who just got his extension, he has to play like an MVP.
Who?
Luka. And if he plays like an MVP,
He's
I
been
think the
playing
Lakers
like an
are a
MVP
threat.
for the last 5 years.
He didn't play like in the playoffs against Minnesota. He did not play like an MVP. And I think it was like he was dealing with nagging injuries.
Nah, he was hurt.
I do
But him and
think
Bron
he was
showed up. I
effective.
think AR was the one that was like the third man. Like they were expecting a little bit more from him and Rui. Again, they also didn't have a big man. Like they didn't have a big man.
Yeah,
I stop making excuses for like Bron and Luka.
They played well. They both put up
Come on,
numbers.
guys, come on.
They put up good numbers.
So the Lakers are not going to make the playoffs this year.
They'll be a play-in team once again.
That's because of injury. I think because of injuries. But if they were
Once
healthy,
again.
Once again.
Yeah. What changed in the last year? What
I
changed?
can't look at this dude while
Come
he's
on,
talking
man.
about the
DeAndre Ayton,
Lakers.
22 and 15.
It's
Come
too
on.
funny.
Austin Reeves will not average 30 for the rest of the season. We know that.
He'll average 22, 23. He averaged 22 last year.
Yeah, he'll be in his 20s. Okay.
DeAndre
Luka's
Ayton,
going to be around 30. Bron is going to be in and out of the lineup.
Luka might be around 30.
It's going to be
35.
chemistry issues. That's why. Because they're going to have to play one way without Bron and one way with him. They're going to be confused sometime playoffs start. They're not going to have an identity when the playoffs come. We ain't going to know who they are. No, seriously.
I think the Ayton
JJ's got his
thing,
work cut out for him, huh?
I'm very skeptical of Ayton just generally, but Austin Reeves has been like actually trying to develop some kind of chemistry with him and actually like pass him the rock, which hasn't been the case with anybody else. Again, it's 4 games. It's early. Like I like a lot of Lakers fans get tired of watching this guy shoot fadeaways from 3 feet away from the basket when he just go up strong and try to dunk it on somebody.
It's not his game, man.
Bro, he's 7 feet tall. How could that not be his game?
There's a lot of other 7
going up strong.
I mean, bro, he's showing.
He said going up strong is not his game.
I didn't say. He's saying he shoots mid range. He shoots mid range.
That's what he's built to do. Just mid ranges.
You saying just dunk on people? Like that's not.
Try to dunk. Try to get fouled.
I feel
Contact.
You know what's so great?
Physicality.
No, he's been active, bro.
So you an Ayton guy?
No, I wasn't.
You a dominating guy?
I think he was good in Phoenix. He's shown his approach to the game this year is a lot different than it was when he was in Portland and in his last year in Phoenix.
I just know one time he was asked like what his goals for his career are, and he said, "Get to my second contract."
Damn.
And he's
You
got
can't
to
judge the guy.
He's gotten to the second contract. He's reached his career
He probably
goals.
was probably how long ago was that? His rookie year, second, third.
I'm just
Probably like
saying.
22 at the top, 21.
Does he strike you as a very motivated guy?
This year he looks more motivated.
More motivated than before.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like 22, 15, 16, 8. Like he's more active on the glass. Defensively, he's running the floor. You know, is he the same Ayton we've seen in Phoenix? Maybe not. But he's showing more than what I've seen in Portland and the last year in Phoenix. Like people just saying he has no motor. Like he's actually showing that he cares. So I'm like, all right, that shows life. Now if you can get everybody healthy and make the game easy for him, if you got Bron, Luka, and AR all together on the floor, he's not getting nothing but layups and dunk. Like he's gonna get easy drop-offs so where he can be wide open all the time.
I hope you're right.
He's going to be lucky to get the ball when all 3 of them get on the court.
For sure. Again,
You know
but he
what
might
I'm
get more.
saying?
He might get more rebounds, offensive opportunity, like offensive rebounds.
I can't wait till this happens. Because then, like, no, seriously, because I want to be like, all right, where's the Ayton that's going to pout when he doesn't get the ball, like we saw in Phoenix?
That's going to be a big testament of who he is, how he's going to react.
Like
to,
when he's not, like, he's getting the ball now, everything's fine and dandy. He's happy. He's eating.
Yeah.
Now when he goes games where the touches aren't there,
This is
what I want to see, because that's what I saw in Phoenix. He was complaining. He wasn't getting the ball. He wasn't getting his touches. What's going to happen when we see that again? You got to understand, he's still a young guy. He's looking at all the guys. Think about this. He's looking at all the guys he came in with that got them contracts.
Yeah.
He didn't get it. He was the number 1 pick. Like, there's some kind of salt to that. I'm salty if I'm him. I'm like, man, I was the number 1 pick. I should be making $200 million right now.
I mean, Luka just got paid.
Come on.
I guess Trey's still complaining.
Man, come on. I'll feel a certain way if I don't have this opportunity, and this is it right now in front of him.
So, Paul, once again, is a Lakers skeptic.
I mean, I'm just going off what the last 3 or 4
Rightfully
years
so.
have been
Rightfully
said.
so.
I mean, look, I'm just going off the first round exits over the last 3 years.
Yeah.
Got you.
nothing-
We got to get
Here we
into
go.
what is probably the biggest story of the season, probably the most exciting story for the NBA's future, in terms of getting people excited about a player that literally nobody's ever seen before, and that's Victor Wembanyama, who he's averaging 31, 13 rebs, 5 blocks.
Crazy.
5
blocks
I mean,
is
I think it's inarguable to say that he's been one of the best players. Like, you could count on one hand the amount of NBA players who could make an argument that they've been as good as Wemby to start the season, which is crazy. What's it been like to watch him, man?
I mean, he's entered the territory to where you don't say his whole name anymore, like you just said.
He's like Seal.
Like no, seriously. Like when
just an
players
icon.
are just cool and they like when players start getting great.
Yeah,
they
SGA
like
becomes SGA.
Bron,
Yeah.
SGA. This is Wemby.
Yeah,
like
fact.
you just said, Wembanyama.
Yeah.
there's no more of that.
There's no more. We just
is
go Wemby.
Wemby.
Yeah.
That's it. And he's looks like a created 2K player.
Yeah.
It's getting ridiculous, and it's almost getting scary to watch this kid every single night to say, hey, I don't know, this kid might be the face of the league after this year's over.
Yeah.
Like seriously, that's the direction he's heading in.
If he stays healthy, bro,
If he stays healthy,
this consistent in his drive, he could be the best big to lace him up, bro. Like,
Yeah, no, I
we've
mean,
never seen anything
a
like
guy
this.
that size,
He can get like 4 or 5 MVPs,
yeah, oh yeah,
2 or 3 championships. If he stays healthy for the next 10 years, the numbers and what he looked, bro,
I'm trying to tell you.
the numbers he's putting up is not against like Anthony Davis is the guy he's playing against. Who
Yeah.
was a Defensive Player of the Year candidate to me.
I think the last young guy that's looked this dominant at this stage to me is LeBron. So
Yeah.
to me, he's the best NBA prospect since LeBron. Ooh, which is like kind of crazy
To say,
to say.
but it's not far fetched.
You know what I'm saying?
Far
And
out
like at worst, we think LeBron at worst is like the second or third best player ever. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of
so
freaking
basically,
crazy.
he could be the best player ever.
Yes. That's
I'll
what
tell
he's
you
been
this
showing.
right now. He's the most talented player I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Right
At
now.
7'4", handling the
Yeah.
ball.
He's the most talented player right now that I've ever seen.
And I think when he first came, a lot of people were getting excited about the 3-pointers and he could be a KD type. And I'm like, guys, like stop it. There's only one KD.
I said the same.
And
He's surpassing that shit. It's like he's making him look. I'm like, yo, there's never gonna be another Kevin Durant. This motherfucker is a different. He's a win. Like he's an anomaly.
but what he's
a
doing
unicorn.
this year, and I saw this somewhere, I forget. But like I think his average shot distance last year was 18 feet or 19 feet. This year's 11 feet. So he's living closer to the basket.
yeah, he's being more
Which
efficient.
is like, bro, like you making yourself way harder to stop when you're that big.
He's being
and
more
you
dominant.
can get to
If he-
within 8 feet and nobody can contest your shot.
He's put a little more muscle on. If he
He-
continues to do that, man.
Oh my God. He's giving me KD Giannis hybrid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a modern day
Yeah.
Wilt, bro.
And if
Like,
people
he's coming
off
remember when
modern day Wilt
Giannis
numbers.
first got drafted, he was a freaking rail thin. He was a toothpick.
Could you imagine if he stays on that program, that Giannis weight program?
Imagine if he got his diesel as Giannis. Damn.
I'm gonna stop watching. I'm gonna stop watching.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna want to watch
Like,
this.
you know how crazy that is? When Giannis had a jumper, like, you know, we'd be talking about.
Yeah, facts. Yeah,
Wow.
his
Wemby has
a
jumper
jumper.
looks so feathery soft already. You know, he makes his free throws. So that's another thing.
So-
Like, you can't just foul this dude when he gets close to the basket
So the question
because
is,
he's going to score.
how soon do you see him winning a championship, like an NBA final? Do you think that they could win?
Championship?
Do you think that they could win one this year?
I think championship, I don't think that's in the cards for them this year. I think something
Would
extraordinary.
you be surprised? Would you be very surprised if they won one this year?
I'd be
Yeah.
super surprised.
Yeah,
Like I
I'd
said,
be
this was,
surprised.
to me, at best,
Western
this could be
Conference
like a Bron in 07 situation where he makes like a surprising finals run. Or in this guy's case, Western
If they
Conference
make it
run.
to the finals, I'd be surprised.
In this,
Honestly,
I think to make it to the Western Conference Finals would
I
be
think-
the equivalent of what Bron did in Cleveland in
yes. So
07.
Yeah.
the Western Conference finals,
And then
I
you
can
run
see that.
into a team that's just got too many vets, too many experience, and you do that. But I don't think this crazily, especially as much as motherfuckers get injured these days. I
No,
don't think
listen
it's
though.
crazy.
If Wemby, like hypothetically speaking, if Wemby won the title this year, he'll be already in the GOAT conversation.
yeah, no, for sure, 100%,
All right,
100%.
that would be crazy.
No, that would be crazy.
That
But
would be
I could
crazy.
see them and said it would be surprising for them to get to the finals, but I think they could get to the Western Conference Finals, depending on the
Oh
matchups.
my God.
That would be like an overachievement, but I don't think it would be crazy far-fetched. Like, so with the West, you just don't know who's going to be healthy when. Like,
So let's name the
We've
guys.
seen-
Let's just name the guys in the NBA that we think Wemby is right there. Because to me, I think Jokic, SGH, Giannis, and Luka. I think to me those guys are locked into the top 5, like the top.
So
of
I
the
had
league.
Luka, SGA. I had Jokic. Jokic won SGA. So if I had MVP votes, if I had to guess before the season started, right now I'm saying SGA, but I had Jokic. I thought since he lost last year, he'd come back on a tear, come back this year. But right now SGA is balling.
Yeah.
SGA, Jokic always 1 and 2.
Yeah.
At 3, I think I had Luka. But right now Giannis is looking more
Right
like
now,
3 to me.
Giannis is kind of winning that.
Luka's out right now, but even before he was out, Luka was getting to the
Yeah.
chicken. He was getting bucks.
Yeah.
Like, so Luka could be 4, but right now, Wemby could be at that 4 spot right now.
It's insane.
Yeah.
After 4, it's 4 games, but it's early.
playing
But
like,
he's showing.
if he's
Yeah.
playing like he's playing on offense, and he's obviously the best defensive player in the NBA, it's hard to argue that like he's not just right there.
He's in there. He's gonna lead the league in blocks. He's gonna be top 4, 5 in rebounds.
Yeah.
Probably could be number 1. And if he continues to score like this is incredible. This is like he's already a top 5 player. If he's healthy,
Yeah,
he's top 5.
He's top 5 player. He's top
For
5.
100%.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. He's top 5 if he stays healthy. For
I didn't
sure.
expect him to come out, especially being off for 6 months. He had the blood clot issue.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna like take him some time to get into. Nah, he came.
We gotta ask
Bull in the
KG
China
what the
shop.
hell happened when they hung out,
Man,
man.
listen, he went. This is what he did this summer. His summer was filled with. He went to go see the
Buddha,
the
right?
monks. The
The
monks.
monks.
He went to go pray with the monks. He went to counseling with KG,
Yeah.
and he tutored with Tim Duncan. What did you expect?
Yeah, I'm still like taking 6 months off and not hooping on like yo, but nah,
God.
this
Like,
is
come on.
it explains it all right there. That,
That
explains everything.
Oh my god.
So we started the top of the show talking about some of the crazier performances that have already happened this season.
Yeah.
And just to run them off quickly, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has given you a 55-pointer. Aaron Gordon
50
dropping
ball.
50.
Against Golden
Jeez.
State,
His confidence in his jump shot is so crazy
shooting
now.
40 plus. Like last year, 43%. This 40
Yeah.
plus. He's a 40%.
You can't
three-point
leave him
shooter now.
open anymore.
Nah.
And he's taking him off the dribble. It's kind of crazy.
Transition.
I think Jaylen Brown is going to have a lot of these 40-point nights, but he's going to have a lot of them 30 attempt nights. He's going to have a
Yeah.
lot of AI nights.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
we keep
Boston
it.
still, yeah.
Steph, of course, with the 42-piece. Maxey, pretty much every single game has been a banner game.
Yeah, he's getting 40 and 50.
Austin Reeves, I thought I was looking at some kind of typo when I looked at my phone
51.
and seen that he dropped 51. Of course, Giannis has been on a tear. And Edwards already has a 40 spot, even though he's already out. Cam Thomas, where are you guys with Cam Thomas?
He's a very talented scorer, but
You got to do more than score
yeah,
to get paid in
he's
the NBA.
he's smaller too, so he's not valued.
If all you do is score,
and he's a small scorer, like it is
and
not.
you
Yeah.
never
And
do,
you're-
like you
and you're
literally
on a
never
losing
do
team.
anything else.
A team that's
Yeah.
not really winning, so it's like
It's
you're not
tough.
affecting anything.
Luka's already had a 49-point game. Of course, Wemby, like, just been
40 ball.
just
There's been a lot of
incredible.
40 and 50 balls throughout the
in
league.
the first
I mean,
week of the season too.
yeah,
I mean, that's just showing me that it's saying one or two things, that the players are either getting better or the defense is getting worse.
yeah. And I
I
don't want
don't
to
know.
sound like old head,
Oh
bro.
God! Oh,
Like-
we gonna hate on the defense.
But you know how
No,
hard it
but
was
it's
to get
hard.
50 back in the day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like not everybody, you know, it was very hard to get.
It
like
was
it was
hard
special.
to get
like it was
50.
special night to get 50, and then next you know, everybody getting a 50 ball.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's like, is the defense getting like?
I think
It's just
I think
a
a lot of
faster
it is
pace.
the pace.
It's the pace.
I think a
and
lot
if-
of it
if-
is the
if
pace.
Guys are feeding, finding the hot hand more.
I think it is the pace. I think it's people's willingness to take mad threes, and so if you do have a hot night,
yeah.
you end up getting the points right. People's ability, like
Because they only give back in the day, it was only the certain guys that were shooting the ball getting the 50
yes,
balls.
Right.
like
it wasn't like, oh, his role player's hot, we're gonna feed him. No,
their
no, you
willingness
got
to
your,
foul bait has to matter. But like I kind of came of age watching basketball, like basically the second three-peat Bulls onward, and I remember the '99 first-round series between the Heat and the Knicks. And
Right.
routinely,
Tough to
games are
score.
finishing in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah. Yeah.
60s
it
and
was
70s.
it was a lot slower,
Yeah.
half court. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, for
bruh.
sure.
You lucky you get an 80, 90
But they
point
was
game.
being
For
up,
sure,
though.
for sure.
You know what
Now
I
some of
mean?
the teams are averaging 140. I forget. So who said it's averaging 130, 140?
Yeah. It's just way
Charlotte.
different.
Yeah.
It's
They
way different.
average-
averaging
lot of
like
points.
130.
Yeah, man. So yeah, combination of both. Talent, they're getting more talented, they're getting better, but defenses.
Which would you rather play in? The era you came in or the era you came out of?
The era right now
Man,
because
the
you got
era
paid
right
more.
Now, shoot, I
You would have
'cause
like
I'll be
400 million.
Yeah, 400 million. I'll be playing longer. I mean, think about it. We looking at an era where KD, Steph, and Bron are still averaging 25 plus points a game at 37
Yeah.
because of the lack of You know, they don't have the physicality ain't what it used to be. And, you know, genetics, the players are getting better and they playing longer. That's always going to happen.
Ball.
And it's small ball.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I like that. I like the era now.
All right, I'm definitely excited to talk to you guys about this next thing because, you know, you guys have had great careers. Not only that, but you guys have played with a bunch of, like, incredible NBA legends, literally, in your careers. And on the new Netflix series, Starting Five, the question of whether KD would get a statue for any of the teams that he's played for in his career came up. And I'd love to hear what you guys think about
Where?
Should KD get a statue and where should it be?
He's getting 2 statues.
Okay.
One in OKC for establishing that franchise to where it is today. He was an MVP there. He carried that franchise and made them relevant. We all know that. When he goes back there, he should have got a standing ovation. They booed him, but that's, you know, that'll change as time and they forget and all of that. But he established with OKC a culture because when you went there in the playoffs, he made that place a place.
It was rocking, bro.
It was a place to play.
Rocking.
So he made that place.
Yeah.
He gets one there. And he also gets one in Golden State. His 2 years there, it's Finals MVP. He got to get another one there.
Yeah, I guess if you get 2 Finals MVPs with a team, even if you were only there for 3 years, Danny, like what? Because Danny's making that face. He's not seeing a statue anywhere.
No, I'm seeing a statue. OKC. I'm seeing one statue. Golden State 2 years.
2 chips.
3 years.
3 years.
I'll give him a
2
jersey
chips.
and a Raptor.
Yeah, I think definitely.
Is his jersey up there yet? I'll give him jersey and a Raptor. I don't know about statue though.
He can get one.
Statue.
Now, if we give him 2 statues,
why Golden State when you consider that he was such like the era that he was a part of, the guys, Steph, Clay, Iggy, Draymond, Kerr, they played there way more than 3 years though.
They all get statues.
And
they all getting statues.
they were part of multiple championship kind of runs. KD was kind of only a part
Steph,
of that
Clay,
one
and Dre
run.
definitely should get
Well,
statues.
don't
They
say
got
KD
4.
was a part of it. He was the Finals MVP. Both
It
times.
sounds crazy, but P, he kind of was.
He was part of.
All right, but he was
He was the guy when he was-
Somebody had to get the MVP.
He was the guy.
You think he was the guy on that team?
He got Finals MVP twice. He was better than Steph.
He was.
those
Listen,
moments.
he was the guy. He was the guy, but they were the
would
team.
disagree
They were
with
the team before him.
Yeah.
I would disagree. I would even
So like,
disagree
it
that
wasn't
he was
like
better than
they
Steph.
were still the
They
team.
lost the year before. Golden State lost.
Yeah.
73, but they won before, so they were still the team.
They lost by 2 in 7
but
games.
but like LeBron, that
If Draymond no get a lot of ifs, right? if was a fifth, right?
yeah,
all be
that's
drunk.
what I'm saying.
But
Come on.
again,
you're
they were
saying-
he was the guy, but they were the team before he got there. They were a movement, so they were on their way to winning. Even if they don't trade for KD, I still think they in the final. Like
Yeah, I think
that
they're back
same
in the
thing.
finals.
I think
for
they still
sure.
win 1 or 2 without.
All right, put it this way.
KD made them way better, obviously. I think that's the best team I've ever seen in my life. I don't even think it's
Yeah,
close. I know
it
a
was
lot
a
of
cheat
people be
code.
like, what about the 90s? I'm like,
Yeah,
bro,
Yeah.
that was the most unstoppable,
it was a
unreal
cheat
collection
code.
of
He gets a
talent
statue.
ever.
We're getting all of them statues. We're going to order it from the same guy. Let's one-stop shop.
We're giving Clay, Steph,
Yes,
And Dre
yes.
for sure,
Draymond,
for sure.
Yes.
and KD.
Yes.
I'm cool with KD getting a jersey in the Rafters. I don't know about
I
a
don't
statue.
know if I'm a statue
I
guy
mean,
with
those
KD
shots I
either.
saw firsthand. I was there at the games in Cleveland.
Yeah.
They swept them. They was
Yeah,
they
they
was
beat the shit. They beat the
They
shit
was
out of him.
dominating LeBron. This is LeBron we're talking about. They're
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
dominating with him. They don't dominate LeBron if KD's
No,
not there.
for
They
sure.
might not even win those 2.
I'm actually on the record. I think in 2017 they lose to Cleveland. Honestly,
Yeah.
that's my opinion. Might be a little controversial, but I really do think Cleveland wins that championship if
Yeah.
KD doesn't go over there. In terms of OKC, I can see both. I can see both sides of that because it was so like bitter
When he
he left.
He did 10 years though, right?
Yeah,
At least
like
10
that,
years, 10,
Yeah.
10 years there, I think.
they were so pissed and butthurt.
Yeah.
I could see them not wanting to reward that. But at the same time, if Russell Westbrook gets a statue, KD gets a freaking statue,
Right.
bro.
And Russ is getting a statue.
Russ was there for like
Yeah.
2 extra years.
Yeah.
Yeah, Russ is
Give
getting
me a
a statue.
break.
Yeah.
And you were nowhere near as good as
Just get them
KD.
2 statues high-fiving each other.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on now. That's
Are
a
these the
no-brainer.
questions we getting into?
One thing though, before we go, is there anywhere that Danny Green deserves a statue? The St. Mary's,
Nah.
should they be erecting a statue for
Maybe
you?
in St. Mary's. Yeah.
What's
St.
the one?
Mary's.
St. Mary's
In
at
Long
college
Island, in New York.
or
No, that's
high
his
school?
high school.
High school. I get one of
UNC, you don't think you ranking on the UNC side?
Nah.
Did y'all win it at USC?
Yeah, Tyler Hansbrough was the face of college basketball then. That was the same year as Tyler.
Yeah, Tyler definitely.
So
Tyler
Tyler,
was-
yeah, Coach Williams,
that's right, that's
Ty
right.
Lawson was there with me, Wayne Ellington.
yeah, that
Are
team-
you a
that team-
Celtics statue receiver?
It should be.
Well, no, they only got like one statue.
You was there for a hell of years.
So who is it? Just Bill Russell?
No, they got Bill and Bird.
But how many years were you there
But
for?
you got to win multiples in
You was there for at least
Boston.
10.
I know, but you got to win multiples there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
By the way,
Everybody want
this
multiples.
is backdoor.
Like Bird and
like-
fucking
Like, you know what
They
I'm
got like
saying?
8 of them.
You got to win minimum 3.
Yeah.
Certain places you got to, like, you know, our tradition is a little heavier than some other places.
Yeah.
know
Nah,
what I'm
I feel
You
saying?
it.
gotta
I
win
feel
both.
it.
Okay,
I
yeah,
feel
the
it.
Boston pedigree is
Yeah,
different.
it's
kinda
way
crazy.
different than a lot of other franchises.
What about Kansas, Inglewood High?
Maybe Inglewood High, yeah. For sure.
Kansas,
I could get
too.
one.
Kansas.
Kansas. I got my jersey in Kansas. I'm good with that.
Love that.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's get into fan questions, but I want to talk to Paul really quickly because
who is this guy right
this is you and my guy Ben Lyons at your crib,
Yeah.
at your bowling alley in your crib. And I would think somebody got a bowling alley in their crib that they would win the bowling match.
I didn't win. Look at I got 2.
Not
left
only
on
did you
that.
lose,
I did?
Ben Lyons had you doing
Damn.
push-ups after the L, bro.
I look weak too. No, I think I was just warming up. No, I don't think I lost.
That was for losing, Paul.
Damn, I was
You look hella skinny right there, though.
I know, huh? I was still playing. I was still playing.
You had the low cut, and
Man, I
I'm
was
like, is
still
that? I'm
playing.
like, nah, that's not
How
P.
big of a bowl? You still a big bowler?
I can still do something.
Okay.
I can still do something.
I just would
I'm
think that
solid, I'm
somebody
solid.
has one in their crib, they'd be unstoppable.
I'm solid. I'm solid.
I got a ping pong table in my crib. I ain't played
You're
ping
not-
pong in a long
you're not
time.
That's
really
what I'm
like
You know what I'm
saying.
saying? Sometimes you just have it there. It's there.
All right, let's get into a couple of
Phase.
fan questions. I'm effing cool. Wants to know from both of you guys your favorite Rondo story. You both played with
I
Rondo.
only had 1 year. I only had 1 year with Doe, but he probably got more years.
What's your favorite?
Doe is just always a fucking slithery, slick. Even when we played cards, and he always gonna find an angle. He gonna cheat or something. Shooting game, any type of game we play, he gonna find a way.
With Rondo, man, probably when he squared up with Doc.
Bro, they was squaring up over there though.
All you guys just fighting all the time?
They were squaring up over there, bro.
We had a fiery team. Everybody was squared up. But he squared up with Doc one day.
Did you intervene or how does that even go?
Man, it was just something Doc got on him. It was, I don't know, I think it was either a game or the playoffs, and they squared up. And we kind of
Bruh.
looked like, hold on, is it about the squabble? But I'll never forget it, though, but it didn't go down, so.
That's
Nah,
good.
he was the one to quick to cuss out the referees that
Man.
quit sucking, is saying
That was
because
him.
they giving certain people fouls. Well, y'all over here,
Let
he'll
them
cut
off.
some people out.
Yeah,
You know what
I
I'm
know
saying,
what you're
real
saying.
quick. But they definitely that was a time they definitely had a group that squared off. Because
Yeah,
we had
we
Delonte after
definitely-
Delonte left, so I already knew how Delonte was. He tried to square off on Mike Brown one time.
Trying to tell you, I done seen a lot of square ups, some punches thrown. I done seen some.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Delonte cussed out Mike Brown.
Scrappers.
Fuck you, Joe. Milk that ass.
Joe, yeah.
Fuck, like, but Delonte,
Oh,
I'm
man.
coming out of college. This is how we.
Yeah, like, this is
is
how we talk.
Is this
NBA
the league? Is this how the league is?
Yeah, like, what the fuck's going on here?
Right.
So good. Danny, this one's for you
Yeah.
from Rowdy Thomas.
Yeah,
Which ring do you love the most?
that's tough, man. I always try to give this
Lakers
analogy.
bubble, Raptors run, Spurs.
I try to give people an analogy like if you have multiple kids, can you say you love one more than the other?
Well, I've always heard that parents actually do have favorites.
Some do.
though.
I know Deion
I'm
Sanders.
like,
He
I've
ranks his
heard
kids.
that
Deion
parents-
Sanders ranks his kids, but
I've
like
heard parents
each
like,
experience, each kid is different, but each experience is different.
Gotcha.
Like each birth, you can't say, "Oh, I love the birth of this child more than." Now they grow up to be different, but I think the bubble ring was harder because like no matter how nice you make a space, if you're there in that space for 100 days, it's tough. The
What do you say
walls-
to people that try to denigrate? Are you a bubble hater?
No, I'm just
Paul?
saying, what you talking about?
People try to denigrate the
Mickey
bubble
Mouse
ring.
ring.
Yeah.
No, is that the one he talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They be shitting on it, bro. But again, to me, I said it.
Mouse,
To me, everybody went through the same experience. If you didn't win, then you weren't good enough. I don't see how it's any different.
I will say this. I mean, I guess all championships are different, and you experienced, I didn't experience. You know, but this is the thing I say about the bubble, like that. I feel like y'all was there, so like I'm on the outside looking in, but like I truly believe when you don't have to experience the flying, the getting in late, to being on the road in that environment, like that, I think that makes it tough.
I agree.
Like, you know what I'm saying? If I gotta go to Denver, or I gotta go to Indiana, or I gotta go to AKC, but now I can wake up at 1 o'clock and go to the gym and get used to these rims over 100 days. I'm used to being in this gym, you know, so that I could get comfortable. But like I said, I wasn't there, but I also believe that, like, damn, they just pulled the fire extinguisher. Now we out on the street in the playoffs where I didn't get my rest today. You know, it's like, it's certain elements of like being on the road and doing things and not having your meal that you usually are, getting your proper sleep, that makes that element a little difficult. But you know, he was there, so I can't.
I think some guys thrived in that, and some guys would, like, I'm used to playing in front of crowds. It was weird to not play in front of a crowd, and I also give
that makes
like
sense.
the guys that, not saying the guys that played well were like because of the bubble, but the teams that came back 3-1, I think it was because they didn't have that atmosphere.
Gotcha.
There was no road. But my rebuttal to that is, we were the best team in the league regardless. Like that year, we were the best defensive team, the best team.
You had the best record.
Now, like a team like Miami, like we were supposed to win it.
Yeah.
But Miami getting to the finals, they weren't supposed to. Like, they've been underdog. Now you can say, oh, Miami went and won because of the but but we were supposed, like, the only other team that gave us trouble was the Clippers that year.
Yeah, the Clippers were.
And
but
they
the
were
very
up,
last game
3-1 and they lost
in the regular season, you guys actually beat the Clippers.
I think so. They gave us trouble throughout the year. I think the playoff series would have been different for us. They matched up well with us. But again, they were up 3-1. Now, if it was regular season, they might not have lost the 3-1 lead because they would have had the crowds and had home court advantage. There was no home court in the bubble. But to me, I said again, I think regardless of the scenario, because we were the best team that year. Like, I didn't see anybody beat. Like, we didn't have a great offense, but we had a really good defense.
Defense was great. Another Danny question from Denton Freya. Danny, what was the lesson you learned while playing under Pop?
I mean, just...
Was he really yelling at y'all like that?
There's highlights of him cussing me out, bro.
Oh, okay.
Like, I think he has a highlight film. We can either get a 2-minute highlight clip of Pop cussing just me out, let alone Tony. But he lets everybody know you're not safe, because as soon as you get there, he calls timeout right away and cusses out the big three to let you know you're not safe. But I think the biggest lesson that I learned, and it wasn't just like a direct verbal like conversation, it was more of just how to like have that sense of urgency. Mm-hmm. He always played chess, and he always would cuss you out playing the Kings, knowing that you had to play the Celtics in 2 games. Like, I'm gonna make sure I know how to press certain buttons to get this guy ready for this game. But he also let you know your spot is never safe. You know what I'm saying? So you got to fight for your spot every day. He never let me feel or think or have a mindset to get comfortable like, yo, you've made it.
Got you.
And I think that's what made me last longer in the league.
Okay.
Yeah.
Greg DeLeon03 is getting messy already. Who's winning 1v1 right now?
Ain't nobody playing no basketball.
You and Danny Green, 1v1.
Truth, you still play?
I play today.
Yeah?
Yeah, I play 3 times a week.
Oh, 3 times? I'm playing once a week, so nah, I'm not.
3 times a week.
I play just to stay in shape.
There.
Yeah?
Yeah, the jumper's still there.
You gonna do big 3?
Hell no.
Nah?
I ain't doing
Nah?
that. I mean, Danny a lot younger than me, though. You know.
Yeah, I got a couple. I got a couple
I
years.
think it'll be a good game.
Yeah.
It'll be a good game. Yeah, no, let's keep it diplomatic.
Yeah.
And our last question is Magic related from Airbender 106. What do you think of Orlando's early struggles this season? They've been trying to play at a higher pace offensively, but it's hurt their defense in the process.
Yeah.
Do you think they just need more games under their belt to get accustomed to the new game plan?
Man, everybody needs more games under their belt, man.
Yeah.
It's not just Orlando, but yes, it's early. We expected more from them, but they get Desmond Bane's first year with them. Like, Dez is there, Tyus Jones back up, but Jalen Suggs was out a lot. They had injuries last year, so they're just getting acclimated. Without a doubt, I think they'll be one of the better teams. They'll be top 5 teams in the East in my perspective.
I'm a little scared for them because they look exactly the same that they did last year in terms of the stuff that they're running or like how they're trying to play. And there's just like no acknowledgement that they got Desmond Bane now, right? In terms of like, think about the teams that you played on that
They
would
made
do
adjustments
stuff.
for that person.
No, so that you can get shots.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, not that they're calling stuff for you to ISO, but it's like, no, we have one of the best shooters in the NBA now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do stuff to acknowledge
So you
that.
don't think they're running enough stuff for Dez?
No.
He's
they're
still putting
not.
up some good numbers, not like high
He
numbers.
is, but
putting up-
he's making it's not
he's
system
making it happen
buckets.
himself.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's doing it on his own. And the only reason I'm paying attention like this is because I
'Cause you
really
were high
thought
on Orlando?
Yes, I really thought these kids could go to the finals this year. So I'm just watching. I'm like, this don't look like a finals team to me. What do you think, Paul?
I think they just need time.
Okay.
I think there's an adjustment period. They're a young team. They're trying to, like you said, Dan, to get acclimated. And I think they're over the course of 82 games, I think they'll be a top 4 seed.
There you go. Yeah. Time will tell.
And now it's time for our Picks of the Night segment presented by PrizePicks. We got a good lineup tomorrow night, so let's get right into it.
Yeah.
I think you liked this Spider Mitchell play.
Yeah, I like Don. He's doing a 3-point celebration with us. But they playing Boston. I think it's going to be – I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think it's going to be – because they're missing pieces too. Cleveland's
Sure.
down some bodies. Boston's not Boston. So I think he'll have to play a bulk of the minutes. And the other night he put up 35. I think he'll have to – and every time he plays against them, I feel like he has like a little chip on his shoulder. So
Yeah, he's
I
a
can
moment
see –
guy.
I'm going more. I'm going 28.5. I'm going more for Don on that. He's averaging 31 right now. I think he gets his average.
And to me, you got to kick them while they're down because Boston, they're going to have a long
Yeah.
season,
But if
boy.
you can't let them get no
They
light
about to
that
have
game.
a long season.
it's starting to
So
look
I
like
love that pick. I'm also really into the Evan Mobley more
That's
than
a good
18
pick.
and a half points because I think Boston has one of the worst front lines in the NBA this year. Paul, like,
Stop disrespecting my
It's
dude, man.
really
Xavier
bad.
Tillman is
Why
doing
is
doing
all
some.
the picks versus Boston right now?
I mean,
Well,
it's
this
a
is against the
big
game.
game.
That's what
It's
it
the
is.
national
I guess it is
TV
a game.
game.
That's what it is.
Paul,
I'm
what do you want us to
I'm
do?
going less than 18.5.
Oh, you actually like less.
From Evan Mobley.
I'm going less from Evan Mobley on the 18.5 versus Boston. points.
You lose KP,
He averaging
Al
18.3.
Horford.
He's not going to get more than 18.5.
You lose KP, Al Horford, and Cornette.
Yeah, so I mean, Xavier Tillman, I like him as a utility guy. Luka Garza, like those guys are
Yeah.
solid, but I don't know.
Damn.
Keta? Is that his name?
Who?
Keta. Is his name Keta? Queta?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He's a defensive presence.
He's solid.
Down there.
Oh,
solid.
oh,
Solid for Boston.
He's solid, but again, I said
Yeah.
if he stays on the floor, but if he's off the floor, then you got. I said I like
food.
X.
No.
Sponge food. Paul, Austin Reeves, more or less than 29 points versus Minnesota. He's averaging 35. Luka and LeBron aren't playing tonight. I mean, yes.
That night,
All
yeah.
right. I like Minnesota defensively with the big fella inside. Gobert, Defensive Player of the Year, multiples. I'm going less than 29.4, 29.5 points versus Minnesota. I know he's averaging 35. I'm going less. Minnesota's got some pride. They own the Lakers. I'm going less.
They own the Lakers. That's crazy. And no Ant-Man. Ant-Man ain't playing
Sorry,
either.
they're still a defensive presence.
All right, I'm going more, man. It's a give. I said without Ant,
Yeah.
one of their better defensive.
I agree
Nikhil
with
Alexander Walker and Austin's been putting up every time both those guys off the floor. I think he's averaging 40 with both of them off the floor.
I agree. And I think,
More than 29 and a half. Yeah, I think he gets
There's
that light
places
work.
to attack like Mike Conley and stuff like that. And
Am I getting no slouch?
he's just so good at the foul drawing.
He's been getting
man.
to the free throw line.
He's
Unbelievable.
so
He's
good at
second
that.
behind Shea right now.
Like,
You know how crazy that is?
I just see that continuing to be a trend.
22 free throws against Sacramento.
And Cade Cunningham. Who are they playing tomorrow?
Detroit. I thought they'd be better this
You
start
got to
this year.
scroll up for that, Christian.
But yeah, I don't know who it is. It don't matter. He I think is going to get more than 25 and a half points because he's been coming out facilitating first and trying to get his guys going. He don't have the same personnel he had last year.
Gotcha.
And him and Jalen Duren is a great 1-2 punch, but they're going to need him to be aggressive and score. Like he has to, for them to be good this year, he has to score more. And I think the vets, the coaching staff, Tobias Harris going to tell me, we need you to score. So he has to get 30 a night for them to be in the conversation of where they were last year.
I think he took his game to the next level last year when he became just a better one-on-one player. Like he was always like pretty good in the pick and roll. Sometimes turn it over too much, but he became a guy that could score against people in the one-on-one. In the Knicks series last year, he just showed that he could consistently get to the hoop, make a big shot. So yeah, I think he's gonna have a big scoring year.
There was a point where he was in the MVP conversation, like in voting. Last year, am I wrong?
Oh yeah,
was he,
not for
at one
sure.
point of the year, he was like one of those guys that could have been.
I think so because Detroit was such a surprise team, and he was having such a breakout year.
Yeah.
I'm a Cade fan, so yeah, I believe in what he's doing this year. All right, y'all. I said earlier it's been a hot start to the NBA season. As we wind down episode 1, it's kind of crazy to even say that. I would love to get you guys' hottest takes.
Right now,
Yeah.
I had one earlier that I told you, but I'm changing it. My hottest take is I got Philadelphia Sixers coming out of the East.
Ooh.
The Sixers.
The Sixers coming out of the
Sixers
East.
are the Eastern Conference champions this year, huh? Yeah. That's a scorcher. I'm not there with you. I'm happy for them in their dope start to the season. I think it's super encouraging to see Maxey doing what he's doing specifically. Obviously, the rookie's the rookie, but like Maxey showing that like, no, I'm a bona fide all-star. I'm gonna be an all-NBA type of player this year. That's super encouraging. Danny, you got any hot takes?
Yeah, it was one we discussed earlier. My sleeper. I don't think they're gonna make it out of the West, but I think they're gonna get to the Western Conference Finals. I'm a book it. San Antonio Spurs, Western Conference.
Oh
Finals.
wow!
Put it in there.
We're coming out the gate, man.
Bro, Stephon Castle.
He still getting a check from them.
Bro, Stephon Castle looks good, bro. They get Darren Fox back.
Yeah.
Bro,
It's
they
gonna
gotta
look
make
good.
it to the playoffs and actually like do something one day.
For
You know
sure,
what
I
mean?
agree. But I also was big on Dallas before the season started. Now I look at Dallas and I'm like, and what San Antonio did to Dallas,
Yeah, I got you.
I'm like, yo,
But it's early still.
it is very early.
So for me, my hottest take, man, is that last year we saw some crazy coach firings,
Yeah.
like what Denver did to Mike Malone.
Ooh.
Taylor
What happened
Jenkins
in Memphis?
Taylor Jenkins.
Not only do I think it's gonna continue, I think it should continue.
The firings?
Yeah, I think like Orlando should be
Damn.
looking at Mosley like, bro,
That's
get it
crazy.
together. We got
putting coaches in the
expectations
hot
this year.
seat.
Yeah.
4
Yeah.
games
Already
in.
on the hot seat?
The hot seat.
Damn.
Your contracts are guaranteed. It's okay if you get fired.
It ain't
G's.
ever okay to
You
get
go
fired.
home, you still
That's
get money,
crazy.
fam.
The fuck?
You know what I'm saying? I think you gotta
Why
keep
is
that.
okay if people
crazy.
getting
Hot
fired is
seat
crazy.
for all these motherfuckers. That's what I
Damn.
believe
That's
in.
crazy.
Keep the seat hot as hell, y'all.
Damn.
That's my hottest take, guys.
That's because you was big in Orlando. They just not showing. So you going
yeah,
at
I'm just
Moses.
pissed.
That's
I'm just
crazy.
pissed.
Moses,
Damn,
Moses
one
the,
week. You get
I'm
one
pissed.
week out here on the job.
You know what's crazy?
Damn.
Episode 1 in the
People
books.
always ask me like, "Oh, are there any teams that I root for or whatever?" I just root for my picks. So like, I picked Orlando to do well,
And they fucked
screwing
you.
up.
Yeah,
So I'm
fucked
just
you.
Only
pissed.
4 games.
I just want to look smart, my own vanity.
That's crazy.
That's all I care about. Man, yo, hell of a first show,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah,
This
hell
was
yeah.
incredible. Looking forward to doing this all season. We're doing this 3 times a week.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a revolving cast of characters coming up here. As you can see, these guys are already in mid-season form.
Man.
Make sure you like and subscribe to the show on YouTube. Yeah, man, and we will see you guys next episode.
Word.
Yep, just getting started.
Peace.
This has been a Playmaker production.